When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to girls high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. We transitioned from fall sports now into winter sports. And by the end of this week, we're definitely going to know it's going to be winter here in the Midwest, as they are calling for our first chance of snow here this coming Friday night. Well, it's a little chilly outside, but nice and warm inside here. At Carmel High School, today's big girls basketball team between two of the top teams in the state in their class, between the Homestead Spartans and the Carmel Greyhounds. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in any way that you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu to learn more about becoming a Wildcat. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 1,000% job employment in select programs and 1,000% pass rates on many licensures exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu to learn more about becoming a Cougar. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Once again, we are coming to you live from Carmel High School down in Indianapolis, Indiana, as the Homestead Lady Spartans from the north or the southwest side of Fort Wayne travel south to take on one of their rivals, the Carmel Greyhounds, here today on SummitCitySports.com. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for today's first game. Yes, I said that right. First game. We'll be having doubleheader action here today as this game will end, and we'll head to Central Noble High School to have Central Noble versus Bishop Lures tonight at 7:30. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll take a better look at these two teams. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back to Carmel High School. We're just about 2 minutes away from tip-off here at Carmel High School in Indianapolis. We'll take a look at these two teams. Both teams, this will be their first game of the season. The coaches for the two teams, Rod Parker in his 18th year at Homestead, 289 and 115 for the Homestead Spartans, and he also has a state championship to his name 2 years ago. Kevin Sweeney, the head coach of the Carmel Greyhounds, he is in his first season, but in his 11th year overall coaching high school basketball. His record stands at 166 and 76 in his 11th year. of coaching high school basketball. The Sagarin ratings from last season, Carmel checked in with a 107.66. That was good for number 1 in Class 4A. Homestead at 93.8. That was good for 13th overall and 12th in 4A. The series last 15 years, well, these teams have only met 7 times. Homestead leads the series 5-2. Last year, almost 1 year to go to the date, it was Carmel beating this very good Homestead team 66-55. So that's a look at the coaches. Let's take a look at some of the players that you'll want to watch tonight here at Carmel High School. The starting lineups first for the Homestead Spartans, the visiting team on the scoreboard. They'll start at guard, a senior, number 2, Kira Geely. At the other guard's position, a sharpshooter, to say the least, and a very good ball handler herself will be number 10, Solaire Starks, a senior. They'll start at forward, a senior, number 30, Haley Swing. At the other forward position will be one of their top players, number 32, Sydney Graber, just a junior, and a freshman getting her first start in high school, number 34, Ayana Patterson. For Carmel, this is their starting lineup. They'll start a junior, number 4, Kira Gill at guard. Number 5, Bridget Dunn. She's a sophomore, standing 6'2". She'll play it forward. A freshman, number 12, Katie Clark, will start at guard. Number 32, Reagan Hune, a senior, standing 5'10", will start at forward. Number 33, Mackenzie Wood, a senior, 6'2", will start at senior for the Greyhounds. When we get a little bit closer here, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer, and you can listen to him announce the starters here live from Carmel High School. Once again, my name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for both games today here on Summit City Sports. And it looks like we may have the national anthem coming up here shortly, so a wonderful atmosphere here at a beautiful gym at Carmel High School.
Let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. First, for the Homestead Spartans. Number 2, Kira Geely. Number 10, Solaire Starks. Number 30, Haley Swing. Number 32, Sydney Raymond. Number 34, Ayana Patterson.
So your starters once again for Homestead will be Geely, Starks, Swing, Graber, and Patterson. Now your starters for the home team, the Carmel Greyhounds.
Now let's get the starting lineup for your Carmel Lady Greyhounds. Now one guard, 5'4" junior, number 4, Sierra Hill. And one forward, number 5, 6'2" sophomore, Bridget Dunn. And a guard, a 6-foot freshman,
So your starters once again for the Carmel Greyhounds, it'll be Gill, Dunn, Clark, Hune, and Wood. The officials are on the court. We are ready to go for the start of girls high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. We'd love to hear from you today. Go ahead and tweet to us at 260sports. We'd love to know where you're watching from. I actually had a lady come up to us before we even got started. I believe she said, was it Georgia? Washington, the state of Washington, in the house last night to watch the Homestead Spartans football team go down against the Snyder Panthers last night, and what was a close game. It'll be Patterson to jump up now. The tall freshman will tip it to Swing. Or excuse me, that is Geely, and Geely will give it up to the guard. Graber with it, back to, that is Patterson playing out front. Good look underneath, and there we'll have our first foul. And I believe it will be on number, see what the official says there. They call it on number 33. That's Wood with her first. And that'll send Swing to the line. She'll shoot 2. Her first one up and good. And Swing will go for her second one. It's up and good as well. So Homestead out to a quick 2-0 lead here, as they'll play man-to-man defense against the Greyhounds. They'll swing the ball from right now over to the left will the Greyhounds, and then back up top. Number 12 with a long three-pointer, and it's good. Katie Clark with the first three-pointer of the season for the Greyhounds. And that's Starks with the ball. She's a sharpshooter. She'll pull up, slapped out of her hands, goes out of bounds. Some good D there by Gill. So Gill will have the assignment of taking on one of the area's top players in Solaire Starks. So be Geely to inbounds. Up top to Starks. Starks over to Geely, looking inside for Patterson. There's a turnover, and then tipped out of bounds by Patterson as Gill tried to come up court. Now they'll bring down one of the other guards. That's number 5. Dunn will throw it into Gill. She'll come to the right side. Be careful there. Patterson's got some long arms. Her older brother played at Concordia High School in Fort Wayne in the early 2000s. Went on to play college basketball at the UCLA. Gill with it now. Back around, swings it to the right side. Tipped away. Thrown up top. That's Hune with it, and she'll go to Gill. Gill straight on up by the circle. She loses control, picks it up, tries to find Hune, and knocked out of bounds by Swing. It'll be Hune to inbounds. 6:50 to play here in our first quarter. There's a good inbounds pass. She'll step into the lane, throw it back outside to Hune. Wood got in the lane, decided to give it up. Gill patiently over to Hune. Hune right at the foul line, shoots a 14-footer off the back of the rim and tipped out of bounds by Sydney Graber. And the ball will stay with the Greyhounds. 6:33 to play here in our first quarter. Good patience thus far by the Carmel Greyhounds. They are a young team this season. Hune will inbounds, throws it by the guard, and there's Patterson, chases it down, throws it up, and she'll be fouled by Kiera Gill, and that'll send Patterson to the line to shoot 2. So the chance for the Spartans to tie it up here as the freshman will take the foul shots. It's up, rims in and out. Homestead dressed in their road blue uniforms. Carmel in their home whites. There's the second one, up and good. And there's the first points of the year for Patterson and the first of her career. Hune with it, guarded by Swing, over to Wood. Wood looks, gives it to Clark. Clark in the lane, and I think they're going to call a foul on Patterson. Patterson's first, team's first, and that will send number 12 to the line, Clark. And her first one up and good. Nothing but net on that one. Clark's second one. Good as well. The freshman 2 for 2 at the line. 5-3. The Greyhounds over the Spartans. Starks has it, loses it out of bounds. And that's a turnover. They'll look left side now to Clark. She'll throw it up top to Wood and come around to the right side to Gill. Gill looks up top for Hune, but it's taken away there by Swing. She'll go cross court. Picked off by Patterson. Behind the back, and the freshman to the rack. And she is held by number 32, Hune. She'll go to the line again. Excuse me, that was Slayer Starks. They had the ball. Starks and Patterson with the same haircut this year. Slayer Starks not with a lot of hair last year, going with a little better look this year, and they'll look for her on the inbounds. They'll throw it up top, and they'll call a hold on Carmel. And if that's on Gill, that's her second. It will be on Gill. That'll be her second. The team's fourth, and quickly she'll check out. Number 11 will check in, Bear. So Gill will have to sit with 5:48 to play here in the first quarter. Gearly to inbound. She'll look for Patterson. Throw it up top to Graber. Starks wide open for the three. High arch off the back of the rim and comes down to Hune. Hune over to, oh, nice look underneath to Clark. And Clark with another basket. Geely in the corner. She'll bring it out, and there will be a pushing foul on Patterson. Patterson will pick up her second. And up off the bench is Brianna Lucas. Excuse me, it's Riley Parker up off the bench, and she'll check in and replace Patterson. And if you're the Greyhounds, you better know where Riley Parker's at. She loves to launch from three-point land. Bear with the ball, guarded by Geely. And about has it taken away. The 5-second count is on. She'll make a play towards the basket, so Hune with it now and has it stripped by Geely. Geely off to the races, only has Clark to beat. Has some size in there, does Clark, but Clark's going to pick up the foul. That'll send Homestead back to the line. Already, this with these two foul shots, they'll have 6. 6 foul shots already. Geely to shoot 2. First one up and good. Carmel lead down to 3. Second one in and out, and the rebound goes to Dunn. Bear will bring it up with under 5 minutes to play here in our first half. There's Geely going after a steal. Knocked away by Haley Swing. She comes up with a loose ball. Those long arms able to reach in and knock it away. Geely with it now for Homestead. Over to Clark, or Slayer Starks in the lane. A little runner, and it's good. So Starks now with 2 points and the lead down to 1. Almost another giveaway. Hune with it and has it tipped away, and there's Geely. If she looks up, she's got a open Haley Swing, left-handed layup up and good. Swing with her 4th point, and Homestead with the lead. We'll have subs at the next whistle. Bear will give it to Clark, now to Hune. Hune thinks about it, backs it out, and gives it back to Bear. Up top to Wood. She'll swing it to the left side now to Clark. She'll launch a 3-pointer and good from downtown. Starks in the lane. She'll be pushed. And we'll see who the foul's on. They'll call it on number 11, Bear. The 6th team foul already as number 44 checks in. Berglund into the game. She'll replace Hune. Geely looks. She'll throw it up top to Stark. Starks with it now. Heads toward the basket. 15-footer on the way and good. We're tied up at 10. You better stay on Starks the whole time because she is not afraid to shoot the ball from anywhere on the other side of half court. It's Bear with it once again. Looks up top for Clark. Clark looking for a screen. Now she'll throw it to number 5, Dunn. Dunn will go baseline and kick it to Berglund. Up top to Wood. Wood back to Clark in the lane and fouled on the floor by Starks. Her first, team's third. Bear to inbounds. She's looking for Wood, can't find her. And the 5-second count almost expired. Now Clark launches another three. It's an air ball. And right there is Geely for the Spartans. She'll kick it up to Starks. Now they'll go to the corner to Haley swing. Over to a wide open Graber. She misses it. And Berglund will get called out of bounds. So the ball will stay with the Spartans with 2:56 to play here in our first quarter. All tied up at 10. Opening afternoon of girls basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. Graber with it once again. Wide open Kira Geely on the back screen. And she's on the board with her first 2 points of the season, and Homestead with a 2-point lead. Coach Parker trying to get his girls to play some defense. Dunn loses the handle. She cannot dribble again. Gives it to Wood. Wood's got Graber on her. She'll back it out and give it back to Blair. Bear with it now. Gives it to Dunn. She'll go in the lane, and Graber swing right there with the takeaway and another turnover as Starks comes up the court for the Spartans. Right corner to Riley Parker. Outside to Geely. Over to Starks. Now around a swing. She'll launch a three. Hey, the bank is open for Haley's swing. And the Spartans up by 5. Swing now with 7 points. We'll have a sub coming in for both teams at the next dead ball. Lucas and Hune at the scores table ready to come in. Around the back, the freshman goes, and swing is all over the court, playing some good defense for the Spartans. And now there's another turnover as Graber picks it off. She'll turn and give it to Geely. Now to the corner to Parker. 3 on the way off the back of the rim and rebounded by Dunn. She'll bring it up the court. Nobody picks her up, so she'll keep going. Up top now to Bear. She'll shoot a long 3 off the side of the rim and rebounded by Geely. And we'll have a foul on the play, and it'll be a 1-on-1 time now. We'll see who this foul is on. It's like they're going to say it's on Dunn, her first. So the Spartans into the bonus now, and that'll send Solaire Starks the other way, and she'll shoot 1-and-1 for Homestead as Graber checks out. Lucas in. Hune back on the court, and Wood out for the Greyhounds. There's a shot by Starks, round the rim and off, and rebounded by Berglund. Bear with the ball. She has number 12 on her who checked in, Sullivan for the Spartans. They'll come all the way around to Dunn. She'll look underneath. Up top now to the freshman. Long 3 on the way off the side of the rim and rebounded there by Lucas. Starks with it for the Spartans. She'll pull up and give it to Sullivan. Sullivan guarded by Bear. Another good back screen there. Swing with a good back screen there for Sullivan. They didn't take a chance. Up top to a wide open Solaire Starks off the back of the rim. And Lucas with the rebound and fouled. So Lucas off the bench. And she'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. So Dunn picks up her second foul. She'll have 2. Back into the lineup. Sights into the lineup for the Greyhounds along with Wood. Dunn will go to the bench along with Clark, and Lucas will shoot 1-and-1 for the Spartans. Her shot up and good. And the second one off the front of the rim and rebounded by Wood. She'll give it to Bear. Under 50 seconds to play here in our first quarter. Good look up top to Wood. She's going to launch a long three, and it's good from downtown. Cuts the lead to 3 now with 30 seconds to play here in our first half. Parker with it. She'll look underneath for Lucas. Up top to swing. Over to Starks. Starks picks up her dribble and finds Parker. She'll shoot the 3. On the way and good for Riley Parker. Yoon with it once again. Guarded by Starks. Picks up her dribble. 4 seconds on the clock. Bear doesn't see the clock. Oh, it's going to be a shot by Berglund at the buzzer, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second quarter. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
We're back live at Carmel High School as the Homestead Spartans out to an early lead after the first quarter, 19-13 over Carmel. Some of the polls had Homestead check in at number 2 and Carmel was at number 8. That was earlier last week, but then the polls came out once again just before the season started, and they had Carmel ranked 7th and Homestead at 8. Parker with the rebound. And she'll come up to the court and give it to Sullivan. Sullivan now to Patterson back into the game. She's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls. She'll go right at the rack. And there will be a foul on Wood. That'll send the freshman to the line. Wood's first, team's 9th. The next one will be double bonus time for Homestead. And that will send the freshman to the line once again. Ayanna Patterson will shoot 1-and-1. And her first one up and good. So Patterson 2 for 3. Clark back into the lineup. And Wood takes a seat for the Greyhounds. This will be the 10th free throw already for Homestead, and it's good. They're 7 for 10 here early in this game, and they lead 21-13. Bear with it now over to Clark. Looking for Hune. Hune wants the ball, and there's Parker with the foul as she bumped Clark. And on Parker, that'll be her first. Team's 4th. And we'll have a sub coming in. Geely will replace Sullivan. Hune will inbounds. She'll toss it into Bear. Dangerous pass there in traffic. Right back to Hune. She'll pass it back to Bear. Looks underneath. Finds a wide open Berglund. She'll throw it up there. No good. And Lucas with another rebound. Patterson with it, and she knows what to do with it. She'll go right to the hoop. She's bumped on the hip. And she'll go to line to shoot 2. Bear picks up the foul, her second. Team's 10th. To line shooting 2, Patterson. And that one good for the freshman. Sub coming in, it'll be number 21 replacing Bear. That is Gartenhouse into the game. So Gartenhouse in for the first time. Gill, the starting point guard, with 2 fouls early. She has yet to see action here in the second quarter. Second one in and out, and rebounded by Berglund. A three on the way from the right wing, and it's good for Seitz. That's a three-pointer that the Carmel Greyhounds desperately needed. Patterson doing too much dribbling. She wants to go one-on-one, loses the handle. Now she'll pick it up as the Carmel looks like they're in a 3-2 matchup zone now. So Homestead needs to show some patience here to try to figure it out. You got to have somebody play in the middle of there's a good look to Patterson. She's bumped. Parker will launch a three, and it'll go off the right side of the rim and go out of bounds into the Carmel cheerleaders up off the bench. Haley Swing for Homestead, and she'll come back in. We'll see who she replaces. And she's going to take the place of Riley Parker. So Parker out. The original 5 starters back on, Lucas on the court too. So almost the starting 5 for the Homestead Spartans. Gutenhouse almost has her pocket pick there. Gartenhouse to the corner to Clark. She'll launch a three. She didn't even think about it. Patterson goes up skying for the rebound. And up quickly to Geely. Over to Swing on that left side. Back up top to Geely. And look to see if it, there we go. Now that the Spartans have somebody running the foul line. That's Patterson. That's a good person to have there. Geely looks to the left side. Good patience by Homestead. They don't need to be in any hurry. They've got the lead. They lead by 6. Underneath the Patterson. Bad pass by Lucas. Bounces off the legs of Patterson. And it's another turnover for the Spartans. Good look there. Berglund with the three off the front of the rim and rebounded by Hune. She'll take the shot off the rebound. Misses. And it'll come out to Clark. She'll launch a three off the side of the rim. And right there is Haley Swing. Swing with it once again for the Spartans. Over to Geely. Lucas back to Geely. Out to Swing, and they'll swing it all the way to the lefty. She'll shoot it, misses, and right there is Lucas. She almost turns it over. Gets it to Geely. Geely had a chance for a shot. Now Carmel turning up the defense. And they will call a foul, I believe, on Hune. It is on Hune. It'll be her second, team's 11th. So at the line shooting 2, Kira Geely for the Homestead Spartans. Once again, this is doubleheader action here on Summit City Sports today for me and my cameraman Ryan, as we'll do this game, and then we will make the 2 hours and 15-minute trip, and we will head to Central Noble High School, where we'll have Central Noble taking on Bishop Luers. That game will start at about 7:30. 23-16 our score here. Second one up and off the back of the rim, and Berglund with another rebound, her third for Carmel. Bear with it, guarded by Starks. Starks bumps her off her line, so she'll reset the offense. She'll pick up a dribble and give it to Clark. Clark guarded by Swing. She'll go baseline, and they'll call, I believe, Swing with a foul. That'll be her first, team's 5th. Probably a pretty good call there by the official right in front of him, as Clark did have a lane to go at, and she tried to, and she just was pushed. Stites trying to inbounds. Now she'll find Gartenhouse, who loses it to Berglund, and then a couple players go flipping on the court as Swing comes up with the rebound. And she'll give it up to Geely. Right side now, underneath to Patterson. She'll spin, and she'll go up strong, and she'll hit that shot. That is where Patterson needs to live for the Spartans this season. They have enough guards to do the damage. She just needs to be patient enough as a freshman to get down underneath and play some good offensive low post position for Homestead this season. Bear with it back to number 21, Gartenhouse. She'll give it to Bear. Bear back to Gartenhouse. Not much movement here by the Greyhounds on this possession. Sights with it. She'll launch the three. Off the back of the rim, deflects and goes right to Sydney Graber. Graber will give it to Geely. Now back to Graber. Graber back to Geely. Over to Graber. She'll pump fake. Oh, right to the lane. Easy left-handed layup for Sydney Graber. We got whistles on the court. Timeout, Carmel. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Well, we chose to go with a 30-second timeout there, and then as soon as we hit it, they announced we would have a full timeout here at Carmel High School. Well, congratulations to a couple of Fort Wayne area local teams in football as they advance on to regionals next Friday night, as the Snyder Panthers took down the Homestead Spartans last night in a wild game in the second half where the two teams decided to score a ton of points. So the Snyder Panthers win over Homestead last night will bring them down here to this very Carmel High School to play next Friday night against the Greyhounds in what looks to be an outstanding matchup between two 9-2 teams. Also, Bishop DeWanger, they were victorious last night as they took down a good Wayne team in a sloppy field out at Wayne High School as they won 14-13, and they'll take on Angola, who came from behind last night and beat a really good #1 ranked Northwood team. And then there's Bishop Lures, who won as well as they beat an upset-minded Belmont team as they advance to the regional. They'll have a home game next week against Mishawaka Marion. Another turnover for Carmel. Patterson around the back. She'll lose it, go airborne, catch her own ball, throws it outside to Graber. 3 on the way, no good. Swing with it, she'll muscle up, loses it, and it goes to Clark. And then a lost ball as the loose ball goes back to Homestead, and they'll want to set up their offense. Geely with it now. She'll give it to Graber. Graber has yet to get on track, just 2 points. Starks with it inside to Patterson in the lane, and they'll call a jump ball, as I believe it might have been Berglund that tied it up. The ball will stay with Homestead as Gill gets up off the bench, and now the point guard into the lineup, and she'll replace Seitz, and Homestead will inbounds. Geely will do the inbounding. She's got Patterson in front of her. So they put Patterson and Graber on the same side. Starks looks, and they'll throw it up top now to Graber. And now a little matchup half-court defense by Carmel. Cross court to swing. Those long arms allowed to catch that ball. Geely with it. She thought about it, backs it out and gives it to Starks. Over to Graber. She'll go baseline. Up off the backboard. No good. Tipped out by Patterson in the lane as Starks, the runner on the way off the side of the backboard. And Homestead's size really starting to make a huge difference as Patterson comes up with her second rebound in this possession. They'll say a loose ball on the alternate possession will go right back to Carmel as Parker comes into the lineup for Graber. 27-16 our score. Homestead in double bonus the rest of this first half. Gartenhouse with it. She'll give it up to Gill. So 2 point guards on the court now for Carmel. Bear with it. Over to Gutenhouse. Actually a 3-point guard system now. As that ball deflected by Swing off the knee of the freshman Clark, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover, the 5th turnover now on Carmel. Starks with it. Out to Geely. She'll jump in the lane, kick it outside to a wide open Swing. 3 on the way. Air ball off of Parker and out of bounds. So a turnover on Homestead as Lucas will get up off the bench. She'll replace the freshman Patterson. Brianna Lucas likes to do a lot of the dirty work on the board for the Homestead Spartans. Gutenhouse will give it up to Clark. Back to Gill. Bill gets a nice screen. They look for Blair. Tipped off of Blair's, no, they'll say off of Stark's hand and out of bounds. 1:36 to play here in our first half. The Greyhounds have not had a really good look at the basket for about 4 minutes. Wow, that's a long 5-second count. Gill launches a 3, short off the rim, tips around and goes right to Lucas, her 5th rebound. Starks with it. She'll look up the court, looking for Parker. Now we'll stop and give it back to Geely. Geely over to swing. Back up top to Geely once again. Back to Starks. Good look underneath. Good ball fakes by the Spartans. Starks in the lane. Runner up, in and out. Tips around and goes to Lucas, and she'll put it in. So she'll get the offensive rebound and the points. There's a whistle, and I think they're going to call a foul on Swing. So Swing will pick up her second, the team's sixth. We'll see if Coach Parker brings somebody in for her. Open under the basket was Berglund. A little late was a pass, and it's tipped out of bounds by Starks. 1 minute even on the clock, and here comes Sullivan into the game for the Spartans, and I'm sure she's going to replace Swing. And they'll switch defensively as Sullivan will go take Gill. Now she'll switch and take Gutenhaus. Gartenhaus tries to throw it in, and another long 5-second count. She'll try to throw it off the back of a Spartan, and it's taken away. Another turnover. Starks will drive baseline, and she'll step on the out-of-bounds line, and it's a turnover on Homestead. Score 29-16 here at Carmel High School. 48 seconds to play. There's Gill with a good crossover. She'll get in the lane, throw it up, and she's hacked by Kira Geely. She'll go to the line to shoot two. So both teams now will shoot foul shots the rest of this first half. Gill at the line, up off the bench for the Greyhounds, and I believe that's a sub that will come in for Gill. Gill has 2 fouls here in the first half. Shot is up and off to the right, and Seitz back in. She'll replace Bear. Try to say that fast. Gill will shoot once again. 40.2 seconds left here in our first half. And that ball will go in and out. Berglund with the rebound, and then she turns it over. And all the way around to Starks. She'll go baseline. Her floater up and off the side of the rim. Hits the corner. Deflects and goes to Lucas. Another rebound for Lucas. Wide open Riley Parker. Off of the rim. And a good rebound. And we'll have a foul on Sullivan of Homestead. And that will send, I believe, Gartenhaus the other way. And she'll shoot free throws. Pennington into the game. She'll see her first action. Number 23, Gill will check out. And Sydney Graber in for Sullivan. 19.8 seconds to go. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. The first one on the way and good. Sir Gartenhaus with her first points. And good on the second one. An 11-point lead as the ball gets deflected away, and it'll be thrown in now to Geely. 18. The Greyhounds will stay in that 3-2 matchup zone. Starks back to Geely, and Starks is going to run the baseline. She'll come out this near side. Can they get a shot off? Graber with it, throws it out to Geely. 3 on the way, good if it goes, and it does at the buzzer. Kira Geely with the big 3 for Homestead at the buzzer. Her 5th point, and Homestead with a 32-18 lead here at Carmel High School. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with some stats. You're watching high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the Comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. We're coming to you live from Carmel High School in Indianapolis, Indiana, as the Homestead Spartans, the visitors, on the road today, leading 32-18 over Carmel. Here's your unofficial scoring in the first half. Kira Geely leads for Homestead with 5 points. Slayer Starks with 4. Riley Parker with 3. Haley Swing with 7. Sydney Graber with 2. Patterson with 5. And Brianna Lucas with 3. For the Carmel Greyhounds, they've got 3 from Mackenzie Wood, 1 from Lauren Gartenhouse, 3 from Tally Seitz, and 8 points from the freshman Kate Clark. Well, while we've got a minute here, we'll bring in our cameraman here. He's been doing a good job on the camera. Any thoughts on the first half, Rhino?
Well, I mean, honestly, just give all the credit to Homestead. I mean, the thing is, Homestead, they're not afraid. They're attacking the basket, as you said, and they're not afraid to take shots. So when you're ahead, you can just take the shots, and then Homestead's defense in the post, like, I don't know about you, but watching Carmel, they cannot get anything going inside. So Homestead right now, all the credit to them. And Carmel, they're riding and dying on the three. So, you know, if you're down, I guess the three is good. But if you're just not hot from there, it just makes it hard because not a lot of people are good three-point shots. You know, this is kind of one of those things, right? You ride or die by the three, and right now they're dying.
Absolutely, and I think just the length of Homestead, Haley's swing and Patterson's arms are so long for high school girls that they've deflected so many passes that have just, you know, that look like they were going to be on target at 1 second, and the next second they're either getting deflected to another Homestead girl or going out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Homestead playing some really good defense here in the first half. You know, each team with, I believe, Homestead with 4 turnovers and Carmel with their only 5, but those came in bunches for Carmel, and they went like 4 minutes without a good look.
Exactly. I mean, you know, we were just listening to the song, It Takes 2 to make everything go right. Well, in basketball, it takes 5 to make everything go right, and that's exactly what Homestead is doing.
So here at halftime, this Homestead leading 32-18 over Carmel. Don't forget, my cameraman Ryan and I will pack up quickly here, and we'll head to Central Noble High School and have a game tonight for you starting at 7:30, as we'll take about a 2-hour and 15-minute drive up there, and you might get a nap.
Yeah, that's true. 5 minutes, that's it. Maybe some food, too, so we don't know. We'll see.
Absolutely, and that's why we're on TV. They can't see us.
That's true.
A face for a radio, but evidently we get to do live streaming today. So we've got about 2 minutes to go here in halftime as Carmel's come back out on the court, so have the officials. Homestead has yet to come out. The Carmel Greyhounds last night picked up a big win in football, as their football team will move into regional play next week after their big win over Lafayette Jeff last night, which was a close game at halftime, 21-14, but it ended up being a blowout in the end for the Carmel Greyhounds. And they've got a very good linebacker by the name of Bo Robbins on that team that is a very tough matchup for the Snyder Panthers next Friday night. Game you'll see right here on SummitCitySports.com. Well, we've got any last thoughts before we take our final break, Ryan?
Not really. I mean, honestly, I would just say for Carmel, start being aggressive. I know it's hard with Homestead and their great defense, and you mentioned her. So right now for Carmel, just be more aggressive and maybe don't try as many threes. I mean, that's kind of what's happening. They're missing their shot. So once you start going to the inside, maybe they'll free up the outside defense for them to start making them.
And, you know, early on for Carmel, they were really rotating the ball, either left to right or right to left, and getting those good three-point looks. They were doing a lot of standing around. I think it had a lot to do with foul trouble that they had. So can they cure the turnover thing? Can they get good looks? I don't know. It's going to be tough against that Homestead defense. And we'll take our final timeout here, and we'll be back with the start of the second half. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
We're ready to go for the second half here at Carmel High School as Homestead leads by 14 as we come out of half. I think for Carmel, if they're going to get back into this game, they're going to have to be patient on offense, play some good defense, get some rebounds, and get some easy shots, especially here early in our second half. It'll be swing to inbounds to Geely. Geely will have Hune on hers. It's a 1-3-1 matchup now for Carmel. Cross court to Geely. Geely will pick up her dribble. Don't want to do it there. That's where the double teams come from. Inside to Patterson. And there's no stopping her when she gets the ball that deep. Give the assist to Starks. Gill over to Clark, guarded by Swing. Now to Dunn. Dunn will turn, face up, and has it deflected away by Patterson. Patterson will get on the floor. It'll deflect to go out of bounds off of Patterson as her and Wood went after the loose ball, and she gets up holding her back. Clark, the freshman, will bring it up. So two freshmen starting tonight for these two teams. Hune will drive in on Graber, and I think they'll call it on Geely. That'll be her first, team's first here in the second half. It'll be Hune to inbounds, right in front of her own bench. She'll give it to Gill. Gill looks for a screen. She'll drive left side, cut off, and it'll be a, yes, it will be a turnover now. Patterson with it behind the back. She'll stop, give it to Swing, and now back to Geely. Geely will reset the offense. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Good look underneath to a wide open Patterson, and she'll put it in. Ayanna Patterson now with her 10th point, first player into double figures. Hune to Clark. Clark will go left, give it to Wood. And now to Gill. Gill will drive left on Geely. Cut off, high one off the backboard. Good rebound there by Wood. It deflects around. And a three on the way. Good for Dunn from the right baseline. Geely with it now to Graber. Graber guarded by Wood. She'll reverse. Step out and give it back to Geely. Baseline goes Patterson. Reverses. Kicks it out to Stark and throws it away. And are they going to say it was off of Carmel? And Carmel's gone back to a man-to-man defense. 5:58 to play here in our third quarter. Spartans 36, the Greyhounds 21. Graber with it, guarded by Wood. Now up top to Swing. Over to Starks. She looks to go baseline. She'll pick up her dribble and throw it up top to a wide open Sydney Graber. Three on the way off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Wood. Her third rebound. She's got to be careful as Patterson came running up behind her. Now Gill with it. Coach Rod Parker over talking to some of his players on the bench. Clark picks it up, and she'll be fouled by Starks. Her second, team second here. Slayer Starks started her career out over at Fort Wayne Concordia before transferring out to Homestead last year. Ooh, Gill with the ball gets deflected by Geely, and she'll pick it up. She'll come down that right side, gives it to Swing. Swing in the lane, and she'll back it out. Now she will go right to the rack. She's bumped, throws it up off the glass, and it's good for Haley Swing. Quickly, Clark up the court for the Greyhounds. She'll launch a long three off the front of the rim, and Patterson with the rebound. And now she'll push it, kicks it to Swing. Swing has it go off of Gill's leg and out of bounds. 17-point lead, the largest lead of the game. It'll be Geely to inbounds. She looks for Patterson. Too low for Patterson. Turnover, Homestead. The other way comes Hune, guarded by Graber. She'll stop, throw it up off the backboard, and get the shot. So Hune will shoot one. That foul was on Graber. As Berglund back into the lineup for Wood. So Berglund in, Wood out. Hune will shoot one. Yoon's shot is good. Lead down to 14. And now it's a 2-1-2 half-court defense. Good look underneath to Patterson. Wow, what a catch. Up with the shot and good. It helps to have arms long enough that you can tie your shoes standing straight up. That is for sure. 2 on the way. Air ball. Can it be saved? It is, but it comes right to Haley Swing of Homestead. She'll look to go baseline. Drives on the freshman. Jumps in the lane. A little Euro step. And she'll get called for a travel. Riley Parker back into the lineup for Sydney Graber. Coach Parker might want Sydney Graber to get underneath the basket and try to work a little more inside to outside. As she's been a starter here since she was a freshman at Homestead, and she primarily played underneath the basket. And now with the addition of Patterson, can play a little more a 3 and 4 position. There's a turnover by Carmel, but so with Patterson in the lineup, Graber can step outside. Graber's got quite a few Division I offers already at some of the MAC schools. Inbounded to Geely, and now the pressure will be extended on the 2-1-2 half-court trap. Kicked by Hune, and Swing will inbounds. You cannot dribble into that double team on the other side of half court. You either got to continue to go or get rid of it early. There's a turnover by Homestead again. They're 8th. Hune with it. She'll come up the court for the Greyhounds. She'll fire it to Gill. Gill thought about it, but she's got Patterson standing about 6 feet away, but those arms are so long, there's nothing she could do. And there's a turnover, the 10th of the game for the Greyhounds, and the Spartans have it with under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 3 on the way by Haley Swing. We'll have Sebs at the next dead ball as Dunn has it now, guarded by Stark. She'll drive into the lane, and I think they're going to call an arm bar on Starks. That'll be her third. Bear back into the lineup for Carmel. And we'll have a timeout on the court. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here at Carmel High School. Score 43-24 in favor of the Spartans. Don't forget, we'll have doubleheader action here. We'll leave here in about an hour, and we'll head down up to Central Noble, as Central Noble one of the better teams in, I believe it's 2A. And they are tall, long, and very good, and they will take on a good Bishop Lures team tonight at 7:30, a game you can see right here on SummitCitySports.com. There's a whistle. The teams are back out on the court. 3:08 to play here in our third quarter. The Bear will inbounds. Hune will cut through first. Then they'll find Berglund in the lane, and she's bumped and fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Patterson's third. Team's 5th here in the second half. Berglund's first one up and good. Berglund's second one up off the rim and rebounded by Patterson. She'll push the ball, get in the lane, they're going to call a blocking foul on Carmel. That'll send Patterson to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Foul was on Macy Berglund. Her first, team's first here in the second half. Patterson to shoot. Ooh, that one barely drew some iron there. No legs on that one for the freshman. Her second one up and good. And Homestead extends their pressure a little bit as Geely comes onto the other side of the court. Now she'll back off, and Gill with it for Carmel. Over to Hune. Hune will drive baseline, cut off, throws it outside to Gill. Cross court now to Dunn. Her runner in the lane and good. Count the basket. Dunn hits the runner, gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot. That foul's on Lucas. Her second. But, well, we'll correct that. Just the first foul on Lucas, but that'll send Dunn to the line to shoot the bonus shot. And it's good. Dunn with her 6-point. Lead down to 16. Geely on the run. No, Sullivan with the ball. Over to Parker. Now to swing. She'll spot up. Look inside. Nothing there. Back to Sullivan. Over to Parker. Parker will reverse and give it back to Sullivan. Up top to Patterson. Now to Parker on the left wing. And there's a push by Berglund. So she'll pick up her second. The team's second. Berglund trying to push Swing out of the lane there. Couldn't do it and picks up the foul. Parker to inbounds. She'll give it to Swing. Look up top for Sullivan. Here comes Parker on the left wing. She had the screen, nothing there. So they'll restart their offense. Over to Parker, inside to Swing. She'll face up, throw it up left-handed, short off the side of the rim, and done with the rebound for Carmel. Berglund with it. Back to Dunn, up top to Hune. Hune wants to drive, cannot, so she'll give it to Bear. Bear guarded by Parker. Graber will check in for Homestead of the next dead ball. Good screen there. Bear will go up, have it slapped away, and a foul on Hune as she had the ball knocked away from her. And Homestead came up with it, and a foul on Hune, her third foul. And Swing checks out. Graber checks in. And Clark into the lineup, and I believe she'll replace Hune with those 3 fouls. So Lucas will inbounds for Homestead, and now the Greyhounds will pick up full court.
Also back in for the Hounds, 33, Mackenzie Wood.
Wood into the lineup as well. She'll replace Berglund. 1:35 to play here in our third quarter. Sullivan with it now to Parker. Up top to Lucas. Lucas over to Graber. Good pass underneath to Patterson. She'll go baseline. Up strong with it, and he has another bucket. Patterson with her 15th point of the game, looking to become our first player of the year as the Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. Lucas with her 8th rebound on the afternoon and gives it up to Sullivan. 1 minute to play here in our third quarter. Sullivan will get a screen by Patterson. Now give it back to Patterson. She's got Wood on her. She wants to drive. She'll be cut off there by Dunn. Whoa, a big step into the lane. And off of the backboard, and a rebound by Dunn. Bear with it. Over to Dunn. She wanted the ball right away. Now Clark launches a 3, and it's good. Clark with her third 3 of the game. Her 11th point. Sullivan loses it, picks it up, has it knocked away. She'll turn, 25 seconds on the clock. Lucas launches a 2 off the side of the rim, but Parker comes flying in and gets the rebound for the Spartans. And I think she got fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 for Homestead. Wood picks up her 3rd foul. Parker's first one off the side of the rim. And into the lineup, Haley Swing. Out goes Patterson for Homestead. For the Greyhounds, sights in and Wood out. So Parker has another free throw coming. 19.2 seconds to play here in our third quarter. She launches and it goes in. Looks like Carmel may play for the last shot here of our third quarter. They trail by 16. Clark with it, guarded by Swing. She'll go into the lane, has it poked away. The ball, loose ball on the floor, jump ball, possession arrow to the Greyhounds. 4.6 seconds to play in our third quarter. It'll be Clark to inbound. She's the dangerous one. You got to be ready for her getting an inbound return pass. She doesn't. Gill will go with it in the lane, throws it up left-handed, and that will do it for the third quarter. 47-31 our score. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
We're ready for the start of the fourth quarter here at Carmel High School. Homestead leads big. Swing with it. Parker with it. In the lane goes Geely. She'll turn it over. And here comes Clark. She's stopped by Swing, and I think they'll call a foul on Haley Swing. First shot up and good for Clark. And the second one good as well. And now the Greyhounds will pick up full court. Geely with the ball. Geely gets trapped. Ooh, a big collision at half court. They'll call over and back on the Spartans, their 10th turnover. Like Geely and Seitz crashing into each other on that play. It'll be Hune to inbounds. She'll give it to Gill. Greyhounds need to come up with some big stops and hit some big shots here if they want to get back into this. They trail by 14. Gill with it. Now the Greyhounds finally showing some patience on offense. Good cross-court pass underneath to Dunn. She'll try to face up, reverses, throws it off the rim, and there's Hune in there with the rebound. She'll lose it. And Solaire Starks will go right to the hoop, blocked by Hune. And here comes Carmel. Oh, a turnover as Gill could not control the ball. It'll be Swing to inbound. She's got Hune right in front of her. She'll throw it into Geely. Got to get out of that corner. And she'll turn it over. And there'll be a foul on Riley Parker. 11 turnovers on Homestead. They lead by 14. Eighth foul on Homestead will send Gill to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Chance for the Greyhounds to get some points here with no time running off the clock as the officials checking on Gill as she was ran into by Riley Parker. She looks to be okay, so she'll go ahead and take the foul shots. First one on the way. Good high arch on that shot by Gill. She's on the board. Second one up and good as well. 12-point game now. Patterson with it behind the back and right to the rim. Nobody can stop her when she gets a running start. League back to 14 for Patterson. I believe she's got 17 points. Three on the way, off the side of the rim, and rebounded by Haley Swing. Gilly will control. She'll get it on the other side. Gill almost came away with a steal and then thrown away by Gilly. Right to Clark. Clark goes right to the rim, bumped on the hip, and they'll call it on Patterson, I believe. If it is on Patterson, that'll be her fourth. Clark to the line to shoot two. That is Patterson's fourth. Clark back at the line shooting for the Greyhounds. First one in and out. Coach Parker electing to leave the freshman on the court, Patterson. 6:04 to play here in our game. Second one on the way and good. Starks up the court to Patterson. Patterson's got to be careful here. Over to Graber in the lane. Left-handed shot up, and she is fouled by Dunn. That will send Sydney Graber to the line to shoot two for the Spartans. 5 team fouls now on the Greyhounds. The lefty shoots and scores. Graber's third point of the game as Patterson checks out. Parker into the lineup. A little maybe defense for offense here. Yep, I can see it right there as Coach Parker has Patterson sitting next to her just for that reason. Graber hits them both. Lead back to 15. Bear looks to give it up and does, but she turns it over. Starks with it now for the Spartans. Geely with it. Under 6 to play here in our final quarter. Graber now, she'll go crossover to the left hand, up and under. She'll lose it off the backboard and out of bounds. She wanted to foul. I think they are going to call a foul. The other official came in. Actually, I think he's calling it out of bounds off of Carmel. Wood back in. Bear will sit. It'll be Geely to throw it in. She'll look. Fires it to wide open Sydney Graber, and she'll put it up with a right hand this time. And Graber now with 6 points. And a turnover. Geely's got it. She's off to the races. Left-handed lay it up and good for the senior. And whistle on the court. We've got a timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far. So they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education, but also the experience.
Homestead leads 55-36 over the Carmel Greyhounds here at Carmel High School. It'll be Carmel with the ball as Hune will inbounds here on the near side. She'll look to give it up to Gartenhouse, guarded by Geely. It's been all Homestead here in the second half. Up top now to Berglund, around now to Gartenhouse. She'll look. She's looking underneath for Dunn. Nothing there, so she has the ball deflected away. Watch out, Geely comes in. It'll bounce off of, I believe, Gartenhouse's leg. Geely corrals it, and they'll call a quick timeout by Homestead. I think it's just a 30-second timeout, and we'll stay right here at Carmel High School. Coming up at 7:30 tonight, we'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com for girls basketball. We'll head to Central Noble, as Central Noble will take on a very good Bishop Luers team. Also, if you want to watch another game, I think it's Noblesville traveling to Fort Wayne Snyder tonight to play as well. I believe Tim Atkinson will be on that call over at Snyder High School. So a lot of basketball here on the opening day of girls basketball in the state of Indiana. And this is a perfect way to start the season with Homestead and Carmel. Quickly, we've got a sub up off the bench. Nope, they won't let her in. It'll be Starks to throw it in, and she turns it over. Steal there by Berglund. She'll give it up to Dunn. Dunn guarded by Patterson. Patterson's got to be careful. She's got 4 fouls. In the lane goes Hune. Jump stop, up and good. Hune with her 5th point. Starks to Geely. 4:30 to play. Over to Patterson in the lane, and she'll keep going and gets hit in the face, loses the ball. Turnover on the Spartans. Underneath the Hune. She had nobody on her. Turns, fires, and is fouled by Swing. Swing's 4th foul. That'll send Hune to the line to shoot 2. So Swing and Patterson both with 4 fouls for the Spartans. Hune at the line. Here's her first one, and good. Patterson checks out. Parker back in. Hune with the chance to cut the lead to 15. And that one will rim in and out, and Lucas with the rebound. She's got 9 boards. Parker with it, guarded by. And a travel. The 15th turnover on Homestead. And Gill will replace Gartenhouse. 4:03 to play. Gill wants to go back door to Clark. She'll turn, and I think they're going to call a travel. And the head coach for the Carmel Greyhounds not happy with that call, as the official about 58 feet away called it when there was official like 2 feet away. So head coach not real happy with that call, and Homestead with the ball. There's a ball fake and loses it, but it goes right to Haley Swing. Now they'll have to get it over the timeline, and they do. Geely over to Starks on the left wing. Up top to Lucas, over to Geely. Homestead with no hurry here, though. Want to use some clock. Parker says, enough of that. I'll take the 3 and drain it. Her 7th. Hune with it. She'll pick up her dribble and give it up to Dunn. Dunn back over to Berglund and around to Gill. Dunn wanted to shoot it. Gives it to Hune. Hune will step back, launch the 3 off of the rim, and they'll call a push in the back on Berglund. That'll be her 3rd foul. See if this is 1-1 now for Homestead. As Sullivan up off the bench, she'll replace Geely. So it's not 1-1, 58-39 our score. Swing to inbounds. And a kick there. The ball will go out of bounds. She was looking for Starks, but Hume kicked it out of bounds. Gilly now from this near side. She cannot move. She'll throw it into Starks. Starks gets bumped on the hip and goes down. We'll see who they call a foul on. It'll either be on Clark or Gill, and that'll send Starks the other way to shoot with a 1-on-1 for Homestead. They'll call it on Hune, her fourth. Homestead in the bonus now. That'll be Slayer Starks. Starks, the senior, steps to the line. First shot up and good. So Starks with her 5th point. Second one, good as well. Hune with it once again for the Greyhounds. Looks for Berglund. Over to Clark, 3 on the way, off the side of the rim, and right there's Hune with the rebound. She'll kick it out to Gill. And Gill will come to the right side and give it to Clark. Clark guarded by Swing, shoots another 3 off the side of the backboard and the shortest player on the court. Sullivan with the rebound up to Parker underneath the Swing. Swing will throw it up and it'll roll around and go in. We'll have multiple substitutions for Homestead at the next whistle. Some fresh names will be in the game. Good look underneath the Berglund. She's patient. Now she'll throw it up off the backboard and hit the shot. Berglund with her 3rd point, and the whistle blows. We'll have subs coming in for the Spartans. A whole lot of them. So a 5-player change. I believe we actually have a timeout on the court. Homestead. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our...
Homestead will inbounds the ball with 2:08 to play. A long outlet pass. Goes to number 14. She'll go to the rim, and she's blocked by Clark. That was Sophia Buck thought she was going to have a wide open layup, but Clark would have none of that. There's some new names on the court for the Spartans. That'll be inbounds to Huey. She'll launch a 3 off the back of the rim. And Hune with the rebound. Hune's 5th. And now Hune guarded by the Homestead. She'll stop, give it to Gill. Gill over to Wood and back to Clark. Clark will drive on Buck, kick it out to Hune. She'll drive baseline and it's cut off. Wood thought about it. Now up top to Berglund. She'll ball flake and give it to Gill. Gill in the lane around Huey and deflected out of bounds. Actually, they're going to say a foul on Huey. Excuse me, that's Cipher, they called that on number. Evidently, the numbers are not correct here on our sheet, but that'll send Gill to the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. Pennington to line up for the Greyhounds once again. Gill will have a second chance. That ball rims out. loose ball in the court, picked up by Homestead. Sullivan, she'll bring it up the right side, throws it underneath, and then a big collision between Hune and Seifert. And that'll do it for Hune. Her day will be done. I believe that's her 5th. So Hune on the day with 6 points, and she'll come out. Seitz back into the lineup. That'll send Seifert to the line. The official's making sure she's all right. He must have had a good joke because the foul shooter had a very good laugh as we have a sub coming on the court as Gill checks out. Gartenhouse back in for the Greyhounds. 1:27 to play here in our final quarter. That one's up off the back of the rim. Deflects. Goes right to Homestead. Up. And a chance for Amber Austin to get some points as she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That was on Pennington, her first. Both teams will be in the double bonus after this. Austin shot up and good. The sophomore in the scorebooks this season. Second one, good as well. Kind of like a line drive, but effective. Clark with it, guarded by Buck. Buck will be called for the foul. So that'll send to the line Clark. And her ball rolls in and out. She's got 14 points. 1:13 to play. Second one up and good. And Carmel will call off the dogs. They'll back off. Huey with it now. Over to Austin. Back to Sullivan. Up top to Buck. And we're under 1 minute to play. A rotation over to Buck. She'll look underneath for Austin. Now up to Sullivan. Sullivan will go to the hole, throw it up with the right hand off of the rim, and rebounded by Seitz. She'll lose it. Now Huey with the ball for Homestead. She'll pick up her dribble, throw it inside to Buck. Buck will step through, throw it up with the left hand, and she'll get called for a travel. .30 seconds to play here at Carmel High School. 3 on the way off the side of the rim, and good rebound there by Seifert. And now the Homestead will bring it up the court and look to run out the clock. Here comes a double team. And Sullivan will now dribble towards center court. And over now to Sullivan once again. And that will do it. 64-43 your final score here at Carmel High School. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with final thoughts. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the Comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuro assessment and how in-depth the neuro assessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher.
We're back here at Carmel High School for the final time as the Homestead Spartans go on the road today and beat the Carmel Greyhounds 64-43. The Greyhounds will be 0-1 on the season. Homestead 1-0. For the visiting Homestead Spartans, they got 7 points from Kira Geely, 6 from Solaire Starks, 7 from Riley Parker. They got 6 from Sydney Graber, 16 from Patterson, the freshman, 3 from Lucas, 2 from Austin. And your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game tonight will be Haley Swing with 14 points, 3 rebounds, but she really did a number in the first half on the defensive side as she was able to get a lot of deflections and was able to help Homestead build an early lead and just never look back after that. So Coach Parker's team 1-0 on the season. For Carmel, they got 3 from Gill, 6 from Dunn, 15 from the freshman Kate Clark, 3 from Seitz, 1 from Gartenhouse, Hune with 6, 3 from Wood, and 3 from Berglund. So that does it here from Carmel High School. We'll see you later tonight at 7:30 as we will travel north to Central Noble as Central Noble will take on Bishop Lures at 7:30. Your final here from Carmel, Homestead 64, Carmel 43. For my cameraman Ryan, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the Comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuro assessment and how in-depth the neuro assessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.